great director, Judd Apatow. Hello. Over here, please. And his beautiful wife, the terrific actress, Leslie Mann. Hello. And he's without a doubt one of the funniest people of the universe. Please welcome Adam Sandler. Thank you so much.
It's Claudia's birthday, everybody.
Thank you. But that's a nice birthday present, having you here.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Great to have you here.
Thank you very much. Great to be here. How do you like it, Judd?
We're rocking the house right now.
How do you guys like Judd so far? Pretty mediocre, huh?
So, if you're ready, we could start with a few questions if you want.
Sure.
So, Judd and Adam, as far as I know, you both have quite a few things in common. You're not only sharing the same sense of humor, you also shared an apartment once.
That's right.
That's what I heard. Judd, what can you tell us about Adam as a roommate? Did he clean the bathroom? Did he cook spaghetti for you? Or how did you behave?
Adam did not clean the bathroom, ever, I don't think, in about a year and a half.
I always thought bathrooms clean itself.
Yeah, they did. I don't know how it happened. Did we have someone come and clean?
Eventually, Judd found a lady who would come by and clean one of the bathrooms. Your bathroom.
My bathroom. Adam's bathroom was in his bedroom, so he paid an extra $50 a month for that. And that man back there, Judd Apatow, you see the guy back there, one of our producers?
Yeah, in the white shirt.
When I lived with Adam when we were 21 years old, one day, suddenly Jack appeared at the door. They went to college together.
Yeah.
And I said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Adam's friend. I'm going to be sleeping on your couch for the next 3 months." And there was no way to fight it. I thought to myself, I really should fight it. What kind of man am I?
It.
I did, and I just kind of went, "What? I don't understand."
Yelled. That's the first time you yelled.
I got very upset.
Well, no, Jack lied to me. He said he was coming out for. What happened was Jack came out here. I don't know if you guys are interested, but I have to tell the truth. Jack came out. And he moved to an apartment, and like his first night in the apartment, it was a lady's house, and it was up by a high by a tree. And apparently some bird was chirping the whole night. And so he came over and he said, "The bird's too loud. I can't sleep. Can I use your couch?" And he made it look like it was for a day till he found another apartment. And it was his thing of never leaving. And you said to me in our fight, "You should have told me." And I was like, "I didn't know." So
I still don't believe a word you're saying. That is all true.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Claudia.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you. Anybody else celebrating a birthday today? Chickens. All right.
Sean Connery's birthday was yesterday.
No way.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Right.
All right.
Leslie, you are married to Judd, and you know Adam for many, many years. Can you tell us, how funny are they in private life?
Oh, so funny. You know, Judd doesn't really go out of his way to make me laugh or anything.
I am making jokes. You don't realize they're jokes. Every once in a while we'll go out and people will be laughing at things I say, and Leslie will say, "Oh, you're making jokes all the time. I didn't know that those were jokes." Other people laugh at those things I don't find funny.
Are they?
Well, you know, you're bored of them. 12 years is a lot. It's like if you lived, you know, with Carrot Top for 12 years.
Yeah, you don't know
what
Carrot
your
Top.
local Carrot Top prop comic reference would be.
But yeah, they're.
I guess it'd be like if you lived with Quentin Tarantino for 12 years. How funny would his jokes be? People, work with me. Come on, a little bit. I'm trying.
They're very funny.
That's your German reference, Quentin
That's as close as I could get. He has a current film in the market, Adam. I don't know if you know how that works.
I get you.
Adam, the first scene in the movie, we could see you playing pranks on the telephone.
Yes.
It looked like some home video material. Was it
was.
real stuff? Was it old stuff?
It was real stuff. I used to make prank phone calls a lot when I was a child, all the way till I was a young adult. And Judd had a video camera, and he videoed about, how many calls, 30 calls or something?
I had about 3 hours of video from 20 years ago of Adam making phony phone calls. I kind of remembered when we were making the movie that that I videotaped him doing it, and it took me like months and months of going through every old videotape from storage, and then one day, like the Holy Grail, we found this treasure trove of Adam annoying the people at Jerry's Deli. But I thought it was a good way to show his character being really happy before he was successful, and then you could cut to like current times and see that he doesn't have that same spark as he did when he was just annoying Jerry's Deli.
Similar to the way Leslie looks at Judd.
Great, let's turn to your questions. First row, Marcus.
Hello, this is Marcus Cheater from Berlin.
Hello,
question for you, Adam Sandler.
Yes.
This is a movie about stand-up comedians, and what's your opinion? How close is this to reality, and how close to your own life?
The way the stand-up world is portrayed is very, it's very accurate to me. When especially the storyline of Seth and Jonah starting out, and how exciting it is, and how nerve-wracking and competitive and backstabbing, and that seemed very familiar and real to me. And then the guy I play in the movie's he's not living my life, but Judd and I say there was a possibility my life could have become like that if I didn't see a shrink.
Get married and have children.
I got married and had children, so I have a better life. But I do. A lot of it goes back to that shrink that Judd Apatow told me.
Dr. Bill Kaufman, if you're looking for somebody. My daughter, every once in a while, will see like a book that my therapist recommended and just be scared at the titles. Why do you read a book called "Do I Have to Give Up Me to Be Loved by You"? Why do you do that? Rough room here in Germany. Come on, people, work with me.
Gotcha.
Next question, second row.
Hi, this is Emanuel Pavel from Munich. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Now that the three of you are sitting here, Mrs. Mann, which one of these guys is the better kisser?
Oh, that's a great question.
Dirty question. Dirty, filthy question.
Jack is.
Yeah.
Oh, Judd. Judd is. Sorry, Adam.
Way to go.
People are going to say, how would Berlin go? I'm going to go, it went rough in Berlin. If you notice, the reason why Adam performs that sex act on Leslie in the movie is I just wanted to get Adam's head away from her face as fast as possible. I didn't want her to know of Adam's tender kisses, which I had enjoyed for so long. Notice there was no Eric Bana love scene. I avoided that. I didn't want her to know that men have muscles and feel like that.
I did.
What's that? Did you what?
She requested it.
She did request it. She's like, where's the makeout with Eric Bana? That was not forthcoming at all.
For the record, for years, I was told I'm a good kisser. Grandma Anna said I kiss nice. Grandma Molly said I was a very good kisser. Before I would go to sleep and stuff, they'd always say, one more. And I'd kiss them. So apparently I was doing something right. Moving on!
Next question.
My name is Nina from the radio 94.3 S2. And my question is to Adam. You've made so many movies. What kind of new experiences did you gain during this production?
It was the experience of just letting myself be in someone else's control and doing what Judd wanted me to do and following his lead. This was Judd's idea, and I think it's a pretty amazing and impressive script he wrote, and I didn't want to let him down, so I just said, Judd, whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do. How come no one's asking a question, and how come Adam Sandler can't open his eyes this morning? All right. I'm tired. Couldn't sleep.
You ate too late. You can't eat on a full stomach. You can go to bed on a full stomach.
I usually can.
Well,
I ate last night around 10:30.
What did you eat?
I had Wiener Schnitzel. I went obvious. And I had some mashed potatoes. And then I had 3 Cokes. That could have been the problem.
Oh, that's it.
Where did I go last night? Oh, yeah, it was good. I've been there before. It was excellent. And then I laid in bed alone and I fought temptation. Not masturbation, the room service. And,
how do you do on that other temptation?
Masturbation was a 4-timer last night, but no room service. Woo!
Because he would have walked in on you.
Okay.
So my name is Frauke Gust from Radio Berlin.
Happy birthday.
It's not my
Yes,
birthday.
it is. That's fine.
No. How did you enjoy Berlin? I mean, you see something at least, or have you been here before?
Yes,
You
yes.
have been here before.
I've
How
been
do you
here
like
many
the city?
times. I have a very, very good time here in Berlin.
You went to Legoland this morning?
You did?
Oh, I thought you did.
Oh no, I went there the other day.
Oh, my
though.
kids are there.
Your kids were at Legoland this morning?
Are they going?
No, like
Do you know anything about your kids?
No.
You just make stuff up.
I gave them to an attendant at the hotel.
No, we have a good time in Berlin. You haven't been here before, right?
I have been here before,
yeah,
of
2
course.
years
This is Judd's first time here.
Second
And,
time.
So, as your first timer, how does it feel?
Do you like the German humor?
I like the German people. I have a good time here. I mean, let's face facts. I only meet you, and then I meet the hotel staff, and you're 2 for 2. Absolutely. Very, very respectful, polite. On occasion, someone will pull me aside and say, you're funnier than Judd, but with a German accent. It feels nice.
Next question, first row.
Hi, my name is Anna from Cologne. The guy you're playing in the film is seriously ill. Are you yourself scared of death or getting
Yes.
seriously ill?
I'm more scared of death now that I have kids. Before I had kids, it didn't bother me at all. I would make jokes about it. I'd say, oh, whatever happens. I had a good life. Now that I have kids, I definitely want to live longer. I regret any bad things I've done to my body over the years, and I continue to do so. But I feel bad about it, cigar smoking and whatnot. I have to stop that. I did stop that, but then I had one last night. God damn it. And then, but
Why
no.
do you do the Wiener Schnitzel then?
Wiener Schnitzel's good for you, isn't it?
Is it?
is it?
Yeah.
It's a health food, right?
I got
German
two
health food.
orders. 2 orders. I ate the Wiener Schnitzel, and then one, I like my hotel room to be dark when I sleep, so I put one over my eyes. We'll be right back.
Do you think humor is a good way? Humor is a good thing to get well soon.
That's what they say. That's what they say. I mean, I don't know if it's going to make you better, but it'll make the process of dying probably be a little more fun if you're laughing. But I think once you're dying, no matter which way you go at it, it's going to be an ugly situation. That's it. Thank you.
Which of my movies would you like to die to while watching?
What's next for you? Maybe that. I don't know. I don't want to die yet. You got about 3 or 4 left in you, and then I'll pick it from there.
Okay.
Probably mine, though. You again? Sir, you have to let the others talk. No,
Okay, Alex first.
Yeah, my name is Alex. Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to see you, Alex.
You started out in a way together
Yes.
as flatmates, and you are both famous now and on different pages of humor in a way. So where are you on the same page with your humor, and where are the differences?
I don't see a difference. I mean, Judd has different movies than I do, but when we're having conversation, we seem to laugh at the same things, right? Judd knows a lot of stuff. He's a historian, comedy historian. He knows everybody, every reference, every older comedian, younger comedian. He knows a lot of stuff, whereas I just know my stuff. So when we have conversations, we can talk about my jokes, and then when I leave, apparently he talks about other people.
Next question, the lady on the left.
Yeah, Nina again. I have a question for Adam again.
Yeah.
Since you are a pretty funny person, did it happen to you in real life that you got misunderstood, that you said something really seriously and people were cracking up, didn't understand that you were really being serious?
Yes.
Like a lot of times?
Yesterday I was in England, and I did a TV show with Jonah Hill, the kid who was in the movie, the nice kid, you know, and we did this television show together, and then I had to run to catch a plane, and there was a big studio filled with people, and I said, Jonah, I gotta go, buddy, great to see you. I gotta catch my plane, but have a safe trip yourself. And everybody laughed, and I said, and then Jonah looked hurt, like I was playing some joke, and I said, no, I'm serious. I'm getting on a plane right now. And he went, okay, and everyone laughed again. I was like, what the hell am I doing right now? I'm really getting on a plane. I'm saying goodbye. That was the only time it ever happened to me, though, and it was mighty painful.
Marcus again.
I knew it would come back to you.
So, Adam, do you from time to time still work as a stand-up comedian? What makes you more nervous, standing in front of a camera or standing in front of a public?
Right. I don't do it. I just did it for Judd's movie, and it does get me. When I do stand-up, I don't get that feeling of, oh my God, it's so much fun to get to say anything I want to say. All I feel up there is how much longer do I have to be here and get me back home. I don't know. I being on a movie set, you're protected, you're safe, you get to know the people you're shooting the movie with, and when you're on stage, there's certain times it feels a little like this room. You heard me. Being judged. Who wants to be judged? Nobody. Thank you.
The second question for Pavel.
Hey, second question. For Mr. Sandler, Judd wrote the role for you in some way. Did you sometimes felt like, oh, okay, what does he really sees in me, and where does he write me in, and what is role, and did it felt uncomfortable in some situations?
Nope. I mean, he would tell me whenever he would write my character being nasty or ornery or mean, he would say that he wasn't talking about me. He was saying, imagine if you were like this. And I would say, I can't imagine that. No. I knew Judd was making a story, a movie, and I enjoyed being a part of that.
First row in the middle. Wait for the microphone. Thank you.
Mr. Sandler, Mr. Apatow, do you much about foreign accents sometimes?
Do we make fun
Leslie makes fun of foreign accents. That's her specialty.
Oi. Yeah. I don't. I think it's disrespectful. Leslie apparently enjoys mocking the Australian accent. It gets her high, as she would say. Apatow?
Leslie's going to do all of her answers in an Australian accent for the rest of this press conference.
What about your mocking of Toyston?
What?
The doctor that you had meet.
Oh, that's right. Dr.
The mocking of an accent that Judd, word for word, told me what to say.
He's mad. He's seriously mad.
About the act? No, he likes it.
No, he doesn't.
He's from Sweden. We can make fun of the Swedish people, right? Is that
He's
cool?
half German.
Adam.
Oh, jeez.
And he's 7 feet tall.
I actually was in a doctor's office with somebody, and they were getting not good news, and the person had an accent, and it seemed way worse coming from somebody who had a foreign accent. I don't remember exactly what accent it was, but it wasn't too far from Thorson. And I kept thinking, like, I wish he spoke like an American right now. That would be so much easier. That it created a distance.
Well, herpes is an international language. Leslie, he didn't tell you yet? 12 years? Wow. All right, get it out there.
What is your favorite accent?
My favorite accent? Like everyone else, the Hebrew accent. Hello! You know, we grew up with Gesundheit in the house. That was a big one. Gesundheit! My grandma would say that when I would sneeze. Would you like me to do it again? Gesundheit! Do you guys know what a Pfannkuchen is? No. Nobody ever heard of that? Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Your grandma made it up.
It's a egg, a flat egg, like a sandwich. Pfannkuchen? Okay, my mother makes those great. But I always said fine. So say it one more time. I'm sorry. Pfannkuchen. Okay, I gotta correct my mother. We have German blood, yeah.
Next question, first row.
Hi, I'm Patrick from Berlin. Mr. Apatow, the sitcom that you show in the movie is really bad. Is that your revenge because you had some bad experiences with TV yourself?
I guess it is. We had a friend who we were all, poor and getting started, and he got a job on a sitcom, and he was making like $25,000 an episode, and we were all broke, and suddenly we had this one friend who was crazy rich, but only for 13 weeks. Then his show got canceled, and then he was unemployed and bankrupt again. But for those 6 months, he used to like leave the checks out, and he would do that. He would like leave all the checks on the table and go, oh, I'm sorry, and I leave that out there for you to see, my $25,000 check. And it annoyed me so much that even 20 years later I wanted to comment it.
Yeah. Judd, you can't let anything go, man.
I know, it's me. I actually think that sitcom's fantastic. Teach.
It is.
People thought it was real in the United States. It's so close to what's so bad about American television that we put clips of it on the internet, and people were excited about the new season at NBC.
Really?
Yes, that's true.
That's funny.
So, last row, the gentleman.
Hello, I'm Frank Manados from German Press Agency. The question goes to you, Adam Sandler. Mr. Sandler, you said before that you lead another life than the character in the movie George Simmons. Yes. But while making the movie, did you start thinking about your own life?
I didn't. Even when I see the movie, you would think I would just go, wow, let me learn some lessons. I don't. I just keep plowing through and stay with being an asshole. No, but I did enjoy being in that giant house. But it was funny. I would have, my kids would visit when I was shooting sometimes, or my wife would visit, and so I knew I wasn't living that life. But I could have gone that way, and I'm smart enough to know not to. Enjoy the Pfannkuchen. Kuchen? I got a hard time. I'm sorry. Fun?
Pfannkuchen.
Cool. But how do you spell
cool? They're lying to you. They're telling you to fuck off right now. And they keep making you say it, and they're laughing. It's for the radio. You can't say that on the radio.
Thank you. No cursing.
Please.
So, Alex again.
You mentioned the competitiveness of being in the comedic world and being on stage for stand-up comedians, of course. Right. So how competitive were you two back then, and was there any competitiveness, or were you going from the beginning in different directions?
The only time Judd was very nice to me always. He was never a competitive guy. He was very encouraging, which was I never saw that in another comedian. Somebody would be happy for someone. Most of the time at the age we were at, we were all going after the same thing, and you'd hear somebody else got a job or something, and you'd be like, oh, really? What the hell am I doing wrong? Judd would be like excited. Did you hear David Spade got a movie? And and we were all like, wow, Judd's a nice guy. The only time we got competitive was, and I don't think he was, I was just angry. We both auditioned for Jim Henson. We were young guys, and Jim Henson was doing a travel show where they needed a host to go around the country. And I got the call, and then I remember being excited about, I have an audition, and then Judd telling me, they want to see me too. And I was like, yeah. Whatever. And then I called my agent the next day. How'd I do? They like Judd. But
then I didn't get it. And when I said, why didn't they like me? And they said, Jim Henson said you lacked warmth. And I thought, the guy who invented Kermit the Frog said I lacked warmth? The man who taught me how to read on Sesame Street? It was devastating.
It's true, though.
That's true. He nailed it back then.
He certainly did.
That was his gift.
The guy's got instincts.
So let's take the last 2 questions. Who's got a really nice question?
And then the German version of Happy Birthday, because I don't know that. I'd like to learn it. Please.
The lady in the middle. And this is fun.
Oh, there you
Thank
go.
you.
Thank
I'm
you.
Leda from Berlin. And how much of your own darker side is embodied in the character? Did you sometimes let loose something that you hide else when the character behaves negatively? Saying, I can't be like that in my real life, but now I am because this character is so close to me?
Yeah, I'm sure it's all in me. I do have problems, no doubt about it. But I think the older I got, the more I realized I would act selfish or whatever the hell my character is. I have similarities to the guy inside of me. I just choose not to show them as much. So, but yeah, when it would be natural when I would yell at Seth Rogen. That felt good. That felt right.
So, and the last question, Marcus, again.
Great, the third one.
And
it's again for you.
Oh, yeah?
Does it happen sometimes to you that you turn on the TV and there's an old Adam Sandler movie and you're watching it and there's a scene and you think, oh no, it's ridiculous. I wouldn't do it again.
You're too busy masturbating. With the wiener just on your face.
No, when I see my movies on television, which is a common occurrence, I'd say twice a day, an old German phrase pops in my head. Wunderbar! No, I usually, if I don't like what I see, I flip the channel pretty quick. But yeah, there were certain times I thought I was better than I was. Leslie Mann is in Big Daddy. Does anybody remember that around here? Did anybody see Big Daddy? A classic. Thank you.
What was it called in Germany, Big Daddy?
Big Daddy as well.
Big Daddy, well, see, that's why it works so
It was
well.
called Big Pfannkuchen. So we're going to sing Happy Birthday to Claudia? Come
Yes,
on, let's
please.
hear it. Happy birthday to you. Push in tight, guys.
Birthday to you.
Come in on the blue eyes. Happy birthday. And the beautiful smile. Happy birthday to you. Claudia!
Thank you so much.
Is that
you
all
made
we
my
got?
day. Thank you so much.
You're a nice person, Claudia.
Where's your fried egg with a candle in it?
Thank you all. Nice to see you. Appreciate you doing that, you guys.
Thank you all very much.
Thanks, Claudia.
Thank you.
That was fun.
I'll take the Pfannkuchen.